This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Charlie Morcaldi is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Alex Engel will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, nothing to really get excited about in his last outing. Only threw into the 3rd inning. Because of that, he was saddled with the loss. Hopefully he can turn.
Ryan Mullen will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. 1 out and a runner on second base. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we've seen a couple.
Charlie Morcaldi will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, you wonder when you look at his average why those numbers are so stellar. 4 hits in yesterday's game.
Choice ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Striding into the box, Charlie Morcaldi. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs.
Charlie Morcaldi stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 5-3.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming.
Michael Choice will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Payton.
Charlie Morcaldi will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
All right, one time. One time right here. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, one time right now.
First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout,
so standing in, Charlie Morcaldi, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Jimmy Beltre steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Right here.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time. Yasiel Puig digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. On the ground to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Michael Choice stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
How about it? Here we go.
Alex Hayton stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Morcaldi comes up with it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. Well, what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 13-3. Good night from Detroit. Both teams. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown. Ryan Mullen gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit out towards second. Morcaldi takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. The Tigers coming up. No score. Charlie Morcaldi will stride forward now, and one would imagine he'll be pitched to very carefully as he's coming off a 3-home-run ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Stay hot, huh?
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
And this guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
Alton Iavino has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Texas is out in front for Charlie Morcaldi. Stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. Are you talking about a long home run? They all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Guzman. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Right here, find the ball.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Sometimes working up in the zone really works to your advantage. He knows there's pretty much no way this guy is going to get on top of that pitch up there, and sure enough, winds up lofting an easy fly ball.
Charlie Morcaldi strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Charlie Morcaldi will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.